Good morning. My name is Kate Eschbach, and I am just giving a little backstory to the podcast series, Tripping Over the Saints. I am a Catholic convert. I converted in college. Um, I attended Texas A&M and went to St. Mary's, and I was dating a wonderful young man that turned out to be my husband. And he shared with me, as we started dating, he said, I need, I'm going to raise my kids Catholic, and I just need you to know that. And if we need to stop dating, I understand. And I would just really ask you to go to RCIA, which is just a class on Catholicism. And I'm not asking you to convert. I'm just asking you to just learn more about the faith. And I said, absolutely. I love dating you. I think you're amazing. I will go to the classes, but I'm not converting. I'm not. And I was raised a charismatic Methodist. And the more I learned about the faith, the more I fell in love, the more I found truth in the Catholic faith, and that's where I am. So, in my journey, one of the things I had just accepted right off the bat was saints. My sweet grandfather on my mom's side, so my mother's father, had passed away when I was 4. And my grandmother, my entire life, she never remarried. And she always said, well, I still talk to him. I still, you know, talk to him all the time. He's in heaven. And so I never thought twice about the idea of speaking with people in heaven, asking them to pray for us, asking them to intercede for us. Um, and she always said, he's got all the time in the world and he's not going to forget to pray for you guys. And so accepting saints that have gone before us that are in heaven, sitting with God, praying for us, it was never a hard thing for me to accept. So, fast forward a few years ago, I had never been terribly close to any of the saints. I thought they were beautiful, amazing people with amazing stories. But one day I was going through something with one of my kiddos, and I had read books and books and books and prayed and prayed and prayed and was just really hitting a dead end with a lot of the things that I was struggling with. And I walked up to my bedroom. At the time, we lived in a 2-story house, and I walked up and we were in Arizona, and there was a prayer card upside down on the floor, and it was in Spanish. And I turned it over, and it was Saint Dymphna, a saint I've never heard of before. And I just sat there, and I was just absolutely mystified about where did this come from? How did this get in my house? If it did get in my house, why was it in Spanish? I mean, if I had maybe bought it years ago and forgot about it, it would have been in English. She is the patron saint of mental health, which fit the situation perfectly. And she really started my journey of being more aware of all of the saints that have gone before us, that want to be with us, walk through our hard times with us, intercede for us in heaven, to really take our causes and pray for them all day. We ask friends to pray for us all the time, which is wonderful. But they've got distractions and things going on, and these people who are in heaven, they have all day, every day to sit with Christ and pray for you and talk to him about you and talk to him about your struggles. And um, I just couldn't get over how this prayer card was in my bedroom. And then a dear college friend and I went on a pilgrimage to Santa Fe, New Mexico. We saw the stairs of St. Joseph. We saw the beautiful cathedral there. And we went up to Chimayo, and which is a whole nother story. But we walked into the gift shop there. So now I've only heard of this saint once when she showed up in my bedroom on the floor. And there are these beautiful paintings of her everywhere. Saint Dymphna. And then I was seeing her everywhere and everything I read and everything, friends would say, "Oh, my daughter picked this patron saint and I've never heard of her before for her confirmation and it's Saint Dymphna." And so, long story short, or long story long, um, as I started sharing this story with people, I found out that they had tripped over their own saints. There were saints that they had had a similar experience with that showed up somehow in their lives. And the more they learned about them, the more they found that um, they related so much to them and so much to their journey. So, what this podcast is going to be about is bringing on friends and just chatting about these beautiful people that have gone before us who loved Christ with their whole hearts and who now can pray for us and intercede on our behalf in heaven. And it's just a time to sit and chat with friends about saints that they've met along the way. So I hope you'll join us, and I hope you will learn about the saints and fall in love with them like I have, and maybe find a new favorite saint.